What's poppin', guys? Guard Champion here. Today, we are going to be going over Orange. No, not that kind of orange. Orange, the anime. And we'll be deciding whether or not it's binge or cringe. This is a continuing series of mine where I watch questionable anime so you don't have to. I'll give you a brief synopsis, talk about the good and bad qualities of the show, and then break down the show in 5 different handcrafted categories to help you better understand the show. All this without spoilers, by the way. So let's just dive in, shall we? The show is centered around a group of friends who take in a new student and becomes a part of the friend group. The main character, Naho, gets these letters from her future self with guidance to help her alter the future. Speculative at first, but is quickly convinced after what the letters say actually happens. The show embarks on her journey as she tries to change the future through these letters' guidance. The genres the show covers are romance, drama, supernatural, and shoujo. I've recently just figured out what a shoujo is based on a letter from my future self. It is basically a genre that targets teenage girls' interest, so the opposite of a shonen, essentially. Speaking of getting letters from my future self. Whoa, what's this? It's a letter from my future self. Hi, I'm you from the future. I'm writing to you because there is about to be a catastrophic event that will happen to you here shortly. In order to prevent this, you must do one of your shameless plug-in segments on the Orange episode of your Binge or Cringe video. The fate of that video now lies in your hands. Future Guard Champion. P.S. Oh my god, the Demon Slayer movies were freaking amazing. Well, we already knew the Demon Slayer movies were going to be amazing. Duh. That's beside the fact. You know what to do. You know what Future Guard Champion said to do, so you should probably do it. Thanks a lot. Next up are my handcrafted categories designed to break this anime down in various ways. The 5 categories are watchability, attention level, length, fan service, and sub first dubbed. We'll start with a pretty neutral one, sub first dubbed. This category will be mostly personal preference unless I feel strongly about the cast. I watch it in both subbed and dubbed, and that was just a convenience, so either way it's fine. Length. Will the amount of time required to invest into this show be a turnoff or more likely to watch? A 1 in this category means it is 11 through 13 episodes, a 2 means it's 24 through 37 episodes, and a 3 means it's 48 plus episodes. Orange comes in at a 1. Shorter than the average 12 to 13 episode season. This is nice for a romance show because then you'll know that the love interest will escalate quicker in theory. Since Rent a Girlfriend, for example, is only 36 episodes with more coming, and little progress is made romantically. Watchability. Is this an easy show for someone who's never seen anime before? And is it a bearable watch? A 1 means that this show is full of common anime tropes that tend to scare off newbies and is a difficult watch, while a 5 means it's easy to watch and anyone can easily pick up and understand it. Orange comes in at a 4. The only tropes I can remember really happening is how Japanese media typically shows characters with love interests. They are awkward and little things will send them gushing blood from their nose. There are similar equivalences in Western television, so realistically, this is not too different. This show does not get weird or too over the top with the awkward romances, so that's why this isn't lower in the ranking. The only reason this show is not a 5 is because we're dealing with the time-altering occurrences, and that stuff is always complicated subject matter. Attention level. This category is designed to tell you whether or not you will be scrolling Facebook while watching or if you need to input 110% of your attention while watching. A 1 means this is a background type of show, where a 5, you'll need letters from your future self to inform you what is really going on in the show. Orange comes in at a 3. Since it's a romance, it is better seen than heard. Plus, there's parts where letters are shown but not said, so you need to read them. Actually, with that said, I'm changing this to a 4 for that sole reason. So Orange is officially a 4 because you'll need to read the contents of the letters. And finally, fan service. Is this show borderline hentai, or can anyone under 18 watch this without being grounded for watching inappropriate stuff? A 1 means you're not going to be grounded, while a 5 means you're watching content that will be forced to cancel all anime subscriptions if you are caught watching. Orange comes in at a 1. There are no bad scenes in here, so your eyes are safe with this one. Now it's time for the show's good and bad qualities. It's a short anime, so it's an easy watch if you're looking for something that won't take too long to finish. At maximum, it takes 11 episodes to see a love story, then to 50 episodes that get nowhere romantically. I often describe a romance anime as like holding bait in front of you while never being able to get it. It's always so close, but just out of reach. This one is not like that, thank God. Sorry for the slight rant, it's just a really annoying aspect to me for these type of genres. Future letters was a nice part to the show. The complexity of altering the future was a really cool idea. Now for the bad. The show did well establishing the groundwork in the beginning, but really fell off in the middle for me. I don't know if it just didn't seem very well executed and became repetitive with some of the specific actions that were done. So based off all that information, is Orange binge or cringe? Honestly, I'm gonna say it's cringe. My biggest issue with the show is the fact that it fell off so hard in the middle and was just really hard for me to pick up and watch every night after a long day. It took me way longer to get this done because I kept falling asleep and was left slightly uninterested at times. Don't get me wrong, I did enjoy this show, but it was just average. I want to maintain a standard here for this series where anything I find super enjoyable and get all hyped about, those are deserving of that binge category and to be held up higher than just the average ones. I will say though too, average ones are held higher than the ones that are just flat out horrible. But I will state that, if that's the case or not. So Orange, to me, is average, so unfortunately it goes to cringe. But it's not a horrible watch. Just not binge an entire night because it's so damn good. If you've seen this show, feel free to let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on this show. Thanks for watching, and think about what you would do if you got a letter from your future self. Peace out.